Okay, so I just wanted to make a video, whether if it's little, medium, or big, or whatever, just documenting this one occasion. So, this game right here, Holy Diver, this marks the very first time I've ever had, in so many ways, a brand new Nintendo Entertainment System game, NES, you know. Yeah, so I've got it up here on my shelf, and I've taken a few pictures, because I do not plan on keeping it sealed, you know, still shrink wrapped. So, anyway, and I decided to just start like a little recording here to at least show it on the shelf that way. So, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and pull it down, and then, you know, I'm gonna open it. So, okay, so anyway, this was just delivered to here, my house where I live, earlier today. So I kind of wanted to do this video before I forget about it and just end up not doing it type of thing. I normally do not do unboxing videos because, well, other than having the camera like in a fixed position like I have it right now, it's just a pain in the ass and I usually can't, you know, accomplish it, pull it off without too many issues. So anyway, yeah, hopefully that won't be too loud. I finally got in the mood to replay Chrono Trigger earlier today, so I've been working on that other than, you know, being really happy and excited about this finally being here. So, before I bought this, I was aware that the game existed, I believe, from a James and Mike Monday video, and so it was only released in Japan, you know, Famicom only game, and so when I saw their video, I thought, well, shit, there's yet another game that, you know, I'm never going to be able to get or buy type of thing, because, so, like, to this day, the only thing that I do have, I have a, original NES console, I have an NES Classic Edition, that's about it. I actually have about 2 different original NES consoles, so, yeah, I know, I'm sitting here just wasting time talking about, you know, the fact that I'm aware of what this game is and everything. Another thing I was going to mention... Shoot, where do I start coding this? Another thing I was going to mention, though, is, I've basically been a Dio and Ronnie James Dio fan since about roughly 2006, 2007, because one of those years, whichever one it was, that, the Tenacious D Pick of Destiny film came out. So when I saw that, you know, that basically instantly turned me into a Dio fan. I mean, granted, before that, before that happened, I was already a fan of, Black Sabbath. And I was already a fan of, like, their lineup when they had Ronnie James Dio as singer. So, when I found out that this game even existed, what it was inspired by or from, what references it made type of thing, I thought, wow, you know. I still wonder to this day why it never got a release outside of Japan, other than this. So there we go. I just took off the shrink wrap for this. So, I actually want to take the sticker that's on the back of this, I don't know, maybe stick it to the back of this box just so that I don't lose the sticker. Because, I mean, it's nothing really special other than it just shows what the contents are inside the box. So, I might be able to get it peeled off of this shrink wrap. Yeah, I'm going to sit here trying for a couple minutes until I either do or don't get it. There we go. Just gotta be gentle. Kind of go at 2 corners at the same time, that way you get, you know, the solid sticker. No No real tears or anything like that. There we go. So there we go. You can crumple up and trash the shrink wrap. I'll go ahead and just stick this on the back of it. So like there's a little logo emblem right there as well as some writing. I kind of feel like there's a lot of empty space that it could go onto on the back of the box. So... oh shoot, that would have put it upside down. Alright, cool. I've basically got it on. It's probably a little crooked, but I don't care. At least I won't have to lose the sticker. Alright, so the moment of truth. And I'm not trying to purposely go slow, it's just like I'm pulling and pulling and pulling, so... oh, dude! Certificate of Authenticity. Holy Diver Collector's Edition. I've got number 167 out of 2,900. Okay, now that's awesome. Retrobit, IREM Software Engineering. Cool. Dude, that is so cool. 8-bit game cartridge for NES. Now that is sweet. That is really awesome. Yeah, in the past I've actually tried to do little unboxing videos of some of the games and things I've gotten, and I just haven't been able to yet. Cartridge not working on your PAL NES, press reset twice while the power is on. For multi-language support and manuals, visit www.gameoutlet.se/manuals. So, alrighty. So that, I believe, is the actual cartridge itself. I'm going to try and gently pull out the rest of what's in this box. Yeah, so, like, what month was it? I think it was either February, it might have been March. One of the months, I actually got the, like, the classic N64 edition of Yooka-Laylee from Limited Run Games, and I was going to do an unboxing video of that. I didn't even try when I got it. It was like such an it was to the effect of I got it and I was so excited in the moment that I had it. I just kind of forgot about doing an unboxing video. Shoot. Where the hell do I set this stuff? Alright. Gently set that down. So this says take it easy. Start plus B and A. Well, that's interesting. So anyway, what do we got here? Holy Diver, IREM, published by Retrobit. Okay, so I guess it was the people at Retrobit that made this collector's edition. I guess not. Castlemania Games. I don't know what the extent of Castlemania Games is. That's who I ordered the game from, but I don't know if they ordered it from... I don't know if they ordered these from Retrobit or what. Yeah, so when I was ordering this on the website, it said for a limited time only, and that this certificate, you know, says I've got number 167 out of 2,900. So anybody who sees this, if you want to get your own, I guess, you know, go get to ordering it if you want, type of thing, you know, if you can. Right now, before it's too late. The date, today's date of me making this video, well, shoot. Okay, so wait a minute. 18th was Thursday, 19th, 20th. This is, April 20th. That's right, 420. How could I forget that? So, ooh, this is cool. Check this out. So we've got these little things here. Sorry about the light glare. You turn around, there's that. Light glare again. At least I can see the screen and tell when there's light glare. So, I mean, that is some awesomeness right there. Ooh, stickers. Okay, so these are sticker sheets. This is awesome. I've never really been much of a stickers person. I mean, when I was little, I liked stickers a lot. Anymore, if I get stickers, I always don't want to... Like, I never want to use them up or do anything with them because it's like, well, if they're a limited edition thing or a limited time thing, then I usually don't want to use them because could I even get any more afterward if I wanted more? You know, so I usually just kind of become... I believe I could become like OCD type of thing about it, and so then I just end up not using them. But that's okay. I mean, I'd rather have them unused, you know, still attached to the sheet as like a collectible than I would just straight up use them type of thing. So, alright, next up is this Holy Diver. Now this is awesome. Oh shoot, I got shit blowing around. Right now, currently, so everybody else around the United States, California, wherever, you know, this is spring to everybody. To me, this is the insane in-between weather where it's either freezing ass cold or, you know, there's no in-between. There's no spring temperature weather. We've got winds, really hard, fast winds that are terrible. And then, you know, the house just sits and gets baked in the sun all day. So it feels like an oven in the house. And, yeah. So anyway, Anyway, so that's why I've got, like, the ceiling fan on and my window fan. I'm gonna go ahead and just slip this off to have a quick look inside. Oh, dude. Holy Diver. Sorry. I keep forgetting what angle to hold this at type of thing so that you'll be able to see. So it really is just, you know, a notebook with lots of pages, and honestly, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. I mean, if NES games came like this back in the day, holy shit. Oh, so like I was saying, this is legitimately... Whether if anybody wants to consider this, you know... say this counts or qualifies as legitimate or not, this is the first NES game I've ever owned, new, sealed type of thing. So, like before this, up on that top shelf, can you see? Yeah, okay, you can see in the angle. So I've got like a few of those VHS covered Blu-rays from Target, and then just... Okay, so I'm moving to my left, but on the camera that's to the right. So right there at the edge of my fingers, see that yellow box? That's Super Mario Bros. 3. Then, you know, further next to that, the 2 Zelda games. And then I would have Kirby's Adventure up there, but I actually took it down off the shelf a few days ago. I've been thinking about setting up my NES console even before I got this game. Like, I had ordered this game and knew it was, you know, going to be shipped or delivered to me at some point. I just hadn't gotten it till today. But before today, I took down Kirby. Hang on. So yeah, games like this, you know, I've had this for about a couple years now, and so, but it did not come, you know, brand new, sealed or anything like that. Got it off of eBay. I've wanted this for a really long time, and when I found, you know, copies of this, like this one, and this one, that were not over $100, I thought, oh, hell yeah, I'll go ahead and buy one, so... My point being, I've never owned a brand new, shrink-wrapped NES game. NES was kind of before my time. I grew up on Super Nintendo, but anyway. Alright, so... what do we got left here? Well, this is, like, falling out of the bottom, but... it's okay. I don't think I was meant to take... Alright, so... just now, this is how this was all picked up type of thing. This is loose and coming out, so... I don't think I was supposed to take this tray out of the box, but I didn't know how else to get it out of the box. So I imagine... yeah, so it's got like those little deals. attached to the back side of this card thing. And so this card thing, I believe this is a pin, which is pretty awesome. Sorry if I was holding it in a, you know, incorrect angle type of thing. And then, what do we got? Fig pin. Okay, so it's a figure and a pin. Alright, well that's pretty sweet. So, show you the size of it, type of thing. I'm trying to combat the glare because, you know, I've got a lamp up above the camera here, plus the TV in the background there. So, yeah. Anyway, this is pretty awesome. I actually saw this, somebody's post on Facebook. Yeah, I'm in a Facebook group about, like, retro video game consoles, buying, selling, trading, and things like that. And someone posted that they finally got this game. And when I saw the post and looked at the pictures he had shown, I'm like, that exists? And, like, I hadn't heard of this until the Facebook post, so... I usually don't open stuff like this. Like, I don't know. Other than the game, I just like knowing that I have this type of thing. And I'll usually let it sit around and collect dust type of thing. Either if it's on a shelf, in a closet, whatever you want to call it. September 17th, I think was the date. September 17th of 2013. So that was the day that Grand Theft Auto 5 released for the PlayStation 3, the Xbox 360. I bought it the day of its release. I had pre-ordered the collector's edition, so big, giant fucking box. And so I opened it, took out the Steelbook game case, closed the box and everything, and it's been sitting in my closet ever since. Anyway, this is just the coolest thing ever, you know, knowing that I have a numbered copy. There's been numbered copies of things that I wish I could afford, like even right now. This is 2019. One example, so I'm a Nirvana fan, you know, I have been ever since roughly 1999 or 2000. One of the numbered things that exists in the world, their very first single, which are the two tracks Love Buzz and Big Cheese from their first album. That single was a limited release of only 1,000 copies. So every copy was hand numbered, but, you know, every single copy of that Nirvana single was hand numbered. Like, they had the whole slash, you know, 1,000, but before that slash 1,000, every number was handwritten. And, you know, roughly $3,000 to $5,000 anymore. Shit, man. Here I am, you know, doing like a video game unboxing video. I'm talking about a Nirvana rare collectible single. Alright, but anyway. Oh, I never did open this. Alright, so... time for the shrink wrap to come off. And there goes the shrink wrap. Yeah, don't get me wrong. It's like, I respect people out there that, you know, will buy something like, you know, this and never even open the box, you know, let it sit and mature its, you know, collectability, rarity over the years. The only time I would probably do that is if I were to now go on eBay and find an unopened original Famicom version of this game, you know, that's still shrink-wrapped. And if I had that kind of disposable money to waste on something like that, and I bought that, then yes, I would have that sit on my shelf, never fucking open it. But being that this is like a reproduction, basically, yeah, I'm gonna open it. Oh, did I ever show the back of the box? Anyway, there's the back of the box. Okay, so, my letter opener. It's not very sharp. I mean, it's not very dull either, but it's just, you know, I could not cut myself unless I, like, stabbed my hand or anything like that, so... Alright. It's kind of like I need to get it just started gently. Okay, yeah, I think this is gonna work a little. Just gotta go gentle. Very, very gentle. there we go. Okay, so anybody who does not want to, like, get that one bend or just whatever ding, mess up, whatever crease in the box, use a letter opener. Go very gently, you know, into these little spaces, little gaps. Just very, very gentle push the top of the box open type of thing. Alright. I'm glad that I dug my letter opener out now, because that worked out so good, you know. Alright, so the very top of the box had this little plastic spacer, so that's cool. I think I get why, and I'll explain in a minute. Okay, I'm trying to get the game to come out. Like, I want it to stay in the little dust cover that it's in. Okay, got it. I'm going to prolong the reveal for a couple minutes here, so let me just gently set that down. Alright. Alright, so the box is empty now. Now I imagine I could take this little plastic clear spacer and put it down in the bottom of the box. That way the cartridge sticks up more toward the top. I don't know if NES games came like that originally. I don't think they did. Because, okay, like The Legend of Zelda, the first Zelda game box that's up on my shelf right now, it's got the one little square cutout to where you can see part of the gold plastic of the cartridge. And so for it to be able to sit that high up in the box, it's got the little rectangle-shaped styrofoam cutout down at the bottom to be able to hold the cartridge and manual up. So I kind of don't see a reason to not do that. Now, if I ever change my mind later and want to go back to how this... You know what? I'm gonna hold off. So here's the instruction manual. At least instruction manual. Pretty awesome. Alright, so I prolonged this for as long as I wanted to. Here is the cartridge. Well, first, here's the dust cover. And there's just part of the cartridge's label. And so here we go. The cartridge. Now, this is without a doubt the coolest thing I've ever seen. I mean, I've seen some really cool things. Hell, I got my most favorite Super Nintendo game of all time finally just this... Not this year, but last year, 2018. But this is really cool. Oh, that's a neat label in the back there. There's the top end label. Hopefully you can see that good, I don't know. So, yeah, oh. Just inside the little contact slot there. Here, let me put it a little closer. So, anyway, alright. And like I said a little while ago, I'm kind of upset now that I never got a unboxing video made for Yooka-Laylee. I was going to, I just didn't know how exactly to go about it. Like, I didn't have the idea of, okay, set the camera on my nightstand and just hold everything up in front of it as you're opening it all and everything. But it's okay. It was kind of irritating me because any unboxing videos I would go and see on YouTube, Twitter, Reddit, just within that week or two, you know what, just within that whole month between, I believe it was like February 6th, might have been February 7th or 8th, I don't know. I don't remember when I finally got that game, but in between when I got the game and about a month afterward, any unboxing videos I would go see for it, that's, you know, everybody was just so robotic. They wouldn't say anything. They would just, record themselves opening the box. That's it. I mean, if it's a matter of shyness,
I'm not exactly putting my full face in front of the camera. It's maybe about 3/4 of my whole face. So, you know, I get a little self-conscious about the chins I have, but, you know, whatever. So, anyway, this has been my unboxing video for Holy Diver, the, whatever this is, if it's a reproduction, copy, you know, whatever. I bought it off of Castlemania Games' website. It's not exactly like, okay, you know, 20, 30, 40 bucks. I spent 70. It was $59.99 and then about $10 worth of shipping. No, they don't charge tax. It's really awesome. I like it. Like I said, when I saw the James and Mike Monday video for Holy Diver, which I think it's been over a year now, maybe 2 years, I don't remember, a year and a half. I saw the game, saw the gameplay, just little vague details of it, and I'm thinking, wow, that game actually looks really cool. It looks like fun, you know? And I thought, there's no way I'll ever be able to get that game, you know? I do not own a Famicom. You know, I don't own a Famicom or a Famicom disk system. All that stuff is just expensive as hell anytime I go and look on eBay. I mean, we're talking $150, $200, which is probably what you would have paid for a brand new one in 1983 or 84, whatever friggin' year those consoles came out. The console and its add-on. So I've never gotten those consoles, and I've wanted to. I've wanted to get a Famicom disk system for... So, like, the original Super Mario Bros. 2, the actual Doki Doki Panic, honestly, Zelda and Zelda 2, as well as the Castlemania games. Just, I kind of wanted to start building my own little Famicom and Famicom disk system collection. I just can never get around to affording shit like that, so... Why am I showing all this crap? The unboxing is done. This is going on 52 minutes. Later.